welcome back to JB's Kingdom. Today, we're going to be breaking down and predicting Week 2 of the UFL with the Saturday, April 6th and Sunday, April 7th games, 2 on each day. Starting off at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, April 6th on ESPN, we got the San Antonio Brahmas visiting the Memphis Showboats. Then at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got on ABC, we got the Arlington Renegades versus the St. Louis Battlehawks at St. Louis. Then on Sunday, April 7th, we got the Birmingham Stallions at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN visiting the Michigan Panthers. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox, we got the Houston Roughnecks playing the DC Defenders at DC. So I'm just going to go ahead and predict. So as we all know, San Antonio proved themselves against the DC Defenders as they beat them, and they had one hell of a game. One of the most explosive offenses that I've seen in Week 1, besides the Birmingham Stallions. But San Antonio was never behind. They was never tied. It was nothing like that. Unlike the Birmingham Stallions, like I said in the power rankings, they was behind, tied, and then they came back. So I would not call that explosive. So as I did in the power rankings, I put Birmingham at 2, and then I have San Antonio in first. Anyway, I got the San Antonio Brahmas over the Memphis Showboats. Both teams are pretty good, but I just did not like how sloppy the Memphis Showboats game was against the Houston Roughnecks. Next, we got the Arlington Renegades versus the St. Louis Battlehawks. Both teams are 0-1 to start the season, unlike the San Antonio Brahmas and the Memphis Showboats, as they are 1-0. Arlington lost to the Birmingham Stallions in a good game until the fourth quarter when Birmingham decided to wake up and play some football. So, Arlington, you did pretty good until your defense failed. Then, the St. Louis Battlehawks lost a game winner with a 64-yard field goal from the Michigan Panthers, Jake Bates, to win the game and tie the NFL record and hit the 64-yarder 2 times down the middle, and he could have went for 70. It did not bounce off. He had plenty of room to go further. So I got the Arlington Renegades over the St. Louis Battlehawks. I think Arlington is one of the best, if not the best, 0-1 team in the UFL right now. So I got the Birmingham Stallions with the Michigan Panthers. I'm going to take the Birmingham Stallions over this. Michigan played sloppy against the Battlehawks, and I just don't like sloppy teams going against another sloppy team, but Birmingham is less sloppy than them. So I'm going to take the Birmingham Stallions over the Michigan Panthers. Then we got the Houston Roughnecks over to the DC Defenders. DC had one shocking game, and not in a good way for UFL fans. We all thought that they were going to dominate, that they're going to be a powerhouse like they was in the XFL, all that, talking smack on Twitter or X and Instagram and Facebook, Google, talking all that smack just to lose. They only scored 9 points. 9 against the Brahmas. So I'm going to take the Houston Roughnecks over the DC Defenders. Houston, they lost 18-16 against the Memphis Showboats, but it was a sloppy game in total. Now we're out of the predictions. We're out of the predictions for the games. We're going to do what I think the scores will be. So, for the San Antonio Brahmas versus the Memphis Showboats, I got the Brahmas with 27 and the Showboats 18. Arlington Renegades versus the St. Louis Battlehawks. I'll have it the same score as the Houston Roughnecks and Memphis Showboats game was, 18-16, with Arlington coming over top. Birmingham Stallions versus the Michigan Panthers. I got it 23-9, with the Birmingham Stallions coming on top. Then we have the Houston Roughnecks versus DC Defenders. I'll say it'll be 18-9 with the Roughnecks coming on top. If you want to see more videos like this, or episode 13 of the Tighten Up podcast, you can go check my playlist, and they will all be there for you to watch. We're getting better at this, and I promise that the videos will get better. We will have a whole desk set up where you can see my face, and it'll just be nice. But, you know, we're starting off, we're small. Once we get bigger, we're going to get better. So, thank you for all that are watching Gridionic, or how, I can't say his name. I always get that slopped up. Anyway, I want to thank you for always being here. You are a longtime fan, and I appreciate you for that. Your videos are awesome. Hope you get 1K soon. Go follow him. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Remember, God number one, and see you in the next one.